I'm Doc Sean, and we're here with Meryl Jackson-Q today in the Glebe Healing Centre. We're going to delve into what Meryl actually got into over the last couple of weeks and show you the fantastic results that she got. So I'm going to leave it to Meryl because she's really good at doing this stuff, guys. So Meryl.
Hi, Sean.
Tell us a bit about how your journey started and where did you come from?
Yeah, sure. Look, came from this year, particularly the beginning of the year, not being very well at all. Had to have a kidney stent put in, found what they call a staghorn stone in the kidney that was nearly as big as the kidney. Too much acid in my system, couldn't lose any weight. Lymphedema in both arms and leg was just incredibly, well, for want of a better word. So yeah, my ankles were swollen, leg was swollen, arm and that was swollen. And being given a diet that consisted of mainly sugar, called a low purine diet because I couldn't eat anything else out of it. Being a vegan, I couldn't have the egg and the milk and the white bread that they wanted me to have and the white rice they wanted me to have, and so yeah. So I think I was allowed to have a hard-boiled lolly and Coca-Cola and lemonade. I think I was down to that, which I thought, yeah, not going to work, not for me. So in desperation, I phoned our vegan group and thought, who can help me? And Sean's name came up by about 3 people. So rang Sean's number to be greeted with, yep, I think you need to see me. So that's how my journey started here. That was 12 weeks ago now.
And so tell everyone, like you've been dealing with your weight now over the last couple of years, and you were actually sharing with me a couple of weeks back about you had lost some weight, but it had actually taken you a whole lot of effort, and you were telling me that you actually were eating lettuce leaves. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah. I had lettuce leaves and tomato and then a mouthful of yogurt, which was wonderful, for breakfast. And look, I was absolutely amazed because I lost, 14 kilos in 18 months doing that. It was a really great diet. It was good.
So it took you 18 months to lose 14 kilos.
Yeah.
And for this one, 12 weeks into the journey,
I've lost 16 kilos. Yeah. So that's good. And I've had the lettuce leaf, but it's been full of all these other goodies instead.
Cool. How have you found the food?
Oh, great. Sean, I'm coming from food that wasn't different to what I normally had, which is good. My green smoothie, I just had different things in it. But I think what's happened is that the foods that you've given me actually help with the toxicity and ridding the body of the toxins. And I think that's why the weight has come off, because the weight started to come off in week 3. So the first, 2 weeks was, really nothing unusual. The super absorbent I had a lot of greens, to start with. But I think it was the mixture of foods and the fact that I didn't need anything else during the day. The 3 meals were great. A cup of soup at night, with all those vegetables in it was just all I needed. And I think I said to Sean too, for the first time in my life, after having something savoury, and man, the foods, he gave me enough garlic and onion in to see the chef. But for the first time in my life, I didn't need anything sweet after the foods. Clean the teeth, because I used to just clean the teeth so I'd stop the sweet craving. But for the first time in my life, I haven't wanted anything sweet to eat, which has been really, really good. Yep. So that's been great. And I have lasted on this all the time. My friends at home always laugh at me and say, oh, what concoction is she on now? Which is good, because I've just finished conducting a huge big concert. I did 2 days of 5 hours of orchestral conducting, and then the final concert was 3 hours. So it's a big undertaking, and I need all the energy I can get. And because my group laughed at me because, what I took was my green concoction with some nectarines in it. And that got me through the whole 3 hours without me wanting food.
Great.
So no bread, haven't needed the bread, certainly haven't needed anything like that. And it's something that I'm going to be able to follow for as long as I want to follow it, because it's now
that's the most important thing.
It's not just a diet plan; it was a whole new regime, wasn't it? Of a whole new eating regime that, mind you, it did cost me. I had to go and buy another NutriBullet thing because I needed 2 lots, to cope with all the work that I was, doing. So that was really good in itself as well. So yeah, thanks, Sean, for all this.
No, you've done all the work. And have you found the support around the program?
Support was great. I mean, Sean and I have seen each other, I think, every week. And mind you, I'm driving a 2-hour drive to get here. So that's been good. But the support here has been really, really good. I can just bring Sean whenever I want to. We've seen each other, when it's been possible, weekends or whatever. And that's been great, my dear. Thank you for that, Sean.
Yeah, also to Meryl, for the people who are thinking about, doing something like this or having an understanding, what would be your number one piece of advice to them?
Look, first of all, really take notice of what you're eating now before you come on to a program. Find out, what you're eating, how it's being digested or not being digested, which could be the problem. Why if you've got a lymphedema problem, why is it not moving? I found, and it doesn't matter, I've been 12 years having lymphedema massage, and my poor massage person just, just screaming and saying, I don't know why this is not moving on for you. And I think, so first advice, have a look to see what you're eating, have a look to see what is holding you back. If you want to lose weight, what's holding you back? I didn't know what was holding me back. I didn't understand toxins and the toxicity of the body until the kidney just went, oh my God, I've had enough. And I thought my kidneys are working fine. And so that was a big eye-opener to me.
Do you think also too, Meryl, in that conversation there, do you think emotional awareness played a role for you too?
Oh, yes, for sure. Look, in that I was just going merrily along my way. I was getting more down about the way I was feeling, but not knowing how to control it, and hiding a whole lot of things from a lot of people, including myself. And I think I was certainly in denial as to how ill I was, until I just felt so ghastly. And this poor, wonderful specialist just looked at me and said, well, you've got to change your whole way and just go on this low purine thing, which was right, but it was the wrong thing for me. And I think now, and Sean, I've had all the blood tests taken now. I've seen the specialist again, and even after, I think he said it was 6 weeks after the op, it was a major op that he gave into my kidneys, he can't even find the scar tissue.
Wow. Because
I had healed up so well internally that he was surprised that he actually even did an op. And I think that now has made me feel really great. I'm now aware of what I can, what I can do and where my energy levels are up to.
Wow.
Sean, if I eat the wrong thing, for example, I went to a wedding reception and said, look, I'm vegan, but what I didn't expect them to do is come out with these lovely vegan foods that were just swimming in oil. And Sean went through this, it was about a week that it took my poor liver just time to just go, oh my God, she's eating all this oil, what is she doing? Because I think I said to Sean, my liver is sitting up and begging to do something. Well, that was, we did it. It was a very interesting concoction that Sean gave me. It was like one of those that, the liver needs it. But the liver did need it, and kidneys were fine, and liver was fine after that. Right. So
I've got to say, every time that I see you from each week, I just get astounded by the result that you've gone. You're just the disappearing woman.
Thanks, Sean. Well, I feel really good job. Actually.
I guess I just want to finish off with saying, if you're thinking that you're actually stuck and you're not worthy or anything like that, I mean, Meryl's a very, very testament for what actually can be achieved and what the result can actually be done. So, Meryl, thank you so much for believing in myself and believing in my team.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you for
I wish you all the best. So, guys, if you're thinking about anything like this at all, give us a call at the Glebe Healing Centre, and we're more than welcome. We're more than lucky to have this clinic, and we're more than lucky to have patients like Meryl. So it's goodbye for me, and I'll be back soon. So take care.